Here we go.
Oh, yep, we're live. Oh, of course, there's Tracy.
Yes, somebody dare walk by the house with a dog, you know, it's like,
Oh, mine just barked because she went back in and because Vader, he didn't go up the second time, so. Okay,
let's see.
pop up chat.
AZ is first.
Oh, AZ already. Oh, all right. Morning, AZ. I've only got one sign to remove today so far, so hopefully it could be a little quieter day last.
That's a good day, yeah.
Well, good morning, Bill. Oh, Bill's up and around.
Yep, Bill's here.
Been flying that new
I think he has.
drone thing you got.
I think he's been flying the hell out of that Mini 3. Yep.
Okay, I did that.
And I'm happy he got it, you know.
Yeah, it's good that he finally got it.
And I think he got it with the Flymore kit and everything. So.
Yeah. No, I don't think he did. I think he only got the one battery.
Oh, he didn't get the Flymore. Oh, okay.
No, I don't think he did. No.
Yeah, Bill says he loves it. Man, I love it.
That's good.
Well, it's good to hear that you're getting back in the air again, because I know that.
Yeah, see, he said there, no, he didn't get the Flymore kit. No Flymore.
Wish he did. Yeah. What you might do is go check a couple of locations to see if they don't have the Flymore kit where you can buy it. Because I know you're in Canada, so.
Oh, I know what I got to do this morning. I forgot all about it. Well, actually, I got a couple things I got to do today. I got to make up a sign on my Cricut.
Oh, you gotta make a specialty sign.
Yeah. About canceling an open house. Yeah. Let me see. Was for Nick Fisher. Can you make me a sorry open house cancel sign writer by Saturday? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I get it. I do newfound drones. My only I haven't run into a situation where I can't fly the Mini 3, but I get some, pretty stiff winds. So the Air 2S has just been my go-to just because I'm used to it. But the Mini 3 is a contender. There's no doubt about it. Well, you know what I enjoy most about the Mini 3 is it's so friggin' quiet. Even on takeoff, people don't hear it. In fact, even when you're coming back for a landing, you got to look around and say, like, where is it? Where is it? Because you don't hear it,
Yeah. Wake up a little bit first before I start designing.
Yep. So, Bill, the more you fly it, I think the more you're gonna like it. What's really nice about it is when you take it out, it's just there, you know?
So you said it's a lot better. It's got two camber gimbal wheels, makes it
Yeah,
10 times
yeah.
better.
See, Amazon has got the Fly More kit for it, but they're not right available right away. You got it says free Prime delivery August the 16th to the 17th. So that's like 2 weeks after what they were promising me mine when I canceled it. So let me go look though, see where did I buy the Fly
There's the
More?
Mini 3 Zoom too.
What's that, Paul?
There's there a zoom feature on the Mini 3?
Oh yeah, it zooms.
Oh, yeah.
And zooms really well. 4x zoom.
Yeah.
Let me see. I think I might have bought it on eBay. Let me look and see. I'm going to look at my past purchase history.
He said no cord, no tablet, no sunscreen. Can't go wrong. He says.
Yes, I did. I bought it on eBay, and I got it at the regular price, and it was the Drone Superstore. Let me screen share. Okay, there it is right there. And I got it in like 3 days. I ordered it on the 24th and I got it on the 28th, 4 days.
Yeah.
Positive. I'm going to stop sharing while I fill this out.
Yeah. Change that. Hey, Justin, good morning. Good morning, Justin. He's in there someplace, being awful quiet, come in, said hi, but that's it.
Justin, just in time. Yeah, I just double checked that Drone Superstore. They got 0. When I bought it, they had 1.
Yeah. Yeah, he said you just can't afford it right now to get one. So
Yeah, I understand. The I don't know, Paul, can you hear my TV through the
Well, once in a while I heard something, but I don't know what it was.
Hey, there's Justin. Justin's at
Hey,
home.
Justin. Were you playing hooky?
Sarah wrote him a note, I think.
Oh,
No, I took an extra day off just as I wanted to make sure this medicine was doing everything. I did not want to be out on the road and then get into a bunch of pain or nothing, you know.
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's why I took 2 days off just to make sure it was. I mean, I woke up, my tooth wasn't hurting this morning, but it kind of was aching a few minutes ago and then it went away again. So what's up, Bill?
Bill's been flying the hell out of his Mini 3.
I could imagine he hasn't had a drone in months because he's been waiting. I don't know if AZ's still listening, but I sent him a photo. I was trying to see if I could turn it into a 3D print. It's for a gamer that I'm friends with on YouTube. But he has a character that he plays on GTA Roleplay as Karen.
Yeah.
He goes around fucking with the cops and everybody and just ruining everybody's day in the video game. And he goes around talking about Little Debbie snack cakes. And it's hilarious. He wants me to make him a pink Karen sign and then a Little Debbie one, but I couldn't find any STL files anywhere with Little Debbie. I'll put the link in the chat to his video if anybody's curious and wants to watch it. Pretty funny. He's a friend of mine. His channel's growing pretty quick. But gamer channels do really good if you got the right personality. They do really, really good. And he's got the personality for gaming videos. Let's see, where's the one? Here we go. Oh, I sent you the picture, AZ. It was just a random picture. It could be any Little Debbie picture. I just wasn't sure if you could take a picture and turn it into one. I've never done it. So I was kind of curious. I see it's something small, like a little nameplate type. It doesn't have to be nothing crazy. Just something I could print out, kind of like a nameplate. Oh, nice, Mike. Mike gets his stitches out in 6 hours.
Yeah.
There's a link to my buddy's channel if anybody wants to watch it. You don't have to, but it's pretty funny.
Hey, there's a guy on a motorcycle.
What's up, bro?
What's up, guys?
Hey, there you go. You getting ready to head out or what?
Yes, I am so ready to go home. I gotta ask you, how's the audio this morning? Are you
That
catching any
sounds good.
Any wind at all?
No, not really. No, it sounds good to run right now.
Hey, Paul Hodges, look at east of me in Bismarck. That's what I had to sit and wait out this morning.
Yeah, I'm just trying to pull it up right now. It's give me a hard time, the Weather Channel.
Yeah, east of Dickinson. It should be at Bismarck about now.
Okay. Oh,
Oh my God, Mike.
it's just east of you. Holy mackerel. Well, you should be okay going home by the looks of it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You missed the worst of it. That's for
I'm
sure.
coming down into New England right now.
Mike, I swear.
Okay. Yeah, it's just east of you, so it must have rained there about 3-4 hours ago.
Yeah, it was about 2 hours ago. It was pouring. Yeah, I'm getting on to that 21 now.
It looks nasty behind you too, a little bit. They got blue sky above you, but it looks like pretty dark behind you.
Yeah, it was snotty. That's yeah, that stuff that just went through.
Yeah,
It's a nice
'cause so
morning, you know.
Like the
yeah,
whole
like I
picture.
just it's funny right now because you just turned from New England onto 21 there. Yeah, so that behind you is the stuff that went through. So because you're heading west, it's to the
Yeah.
east behind you. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see it in the mirror. That's right behind me.
Well, kind of like that picture I sent you, AZ, kind of like the name and then like a picture of like one of the boxes of snacks, something like that. Because I found what the one file online that was just a Swiss roll, but it looked like a friggin' turd. Preferably the face would be nice. Yeah, like the whole box type thing.
I get to go home and get my camera today. Woo-hoo!
Oh, you get to go home and play.
That's exactly what I'm going to do.
Unless they wrestle you to work there at the store once you get there.
I hope it's still there. They didn't sell it.
Oh yeah, really. So
Well, I got the laundry done for the day.
yeah.
Oh, I forgot Ron is riding his motorcycle back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, look over his shoulder, just went through all that darkness behind him there, but he's okay. He's dry. But a big storm we just went through about 2 hours ago.
So he should have what's clear sailing all the way home.
I
Yeah,
think
it
so.
should be.
Yeah. Yep, I think so. By looking at it.
Cruise control on.
Well, I'll tell you, that's that microphone you've got and everything. That's impressive because we can't hear anything
Really good.
other than your voice. Yep. Because usually you hear all kinds of wind noise. Anybody on a motorcycle? Nope.
You know, I've had other helmets, you know, similar to this, and like, oh god, the wind is terrible.
Yep.
This one is really good.
Yep. Really good. I mean, other than the voice is just a smidge muffled, not much, but it's perfect. It's actually perfect. It's crisp. It's quality. Yep.
Really good. Yeah, every once in a couple times I've gone back and watched your live stream just to see how it sounds, so I can see how it sounds.
Yep. It sounds perfect. Yep.
Yeah.
You know, in fact, if the average person didn't realize that you had the ability to do this, they'd think you dubbed it over.
Yeah.
Yeah, first time I ever did it was with Matt. I said I was in the middle of Idaho at the Snake River Canyon. He was all about half drunk up, like, oh, let's do it live. Okay, I'll be there in 10 minutes. So flew the drone over the Snake River Canyon.
Yeah, Night Train says mine is pretty good, but Ron has the one designed for the Bluetooth system.
Yeah.
Mike's impressed, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Mike wants to ride right now. I think he's.
Oh, I know. He feels, feels left out. Yep.
Yeah, I was jamming with Chris Stapleton this morning, doing my tunes.
Oh yeah. Did you?
Somewhere this weekend, I lost my. I have a little cup holder attachment up on my hip. I don't know where the hell I put it. Can't find it. I can actually put my coffee up there and drink my coffee while I'm riding.
Wow. Well, you got it. You got it down to a science for sure. Now, when is Sturgis?
It is in literally about 4 weeks, a little less. Can't believe it's almost here.
And
Summer
you,
is going by.
when do you go to Alaska? You don't go to Alaska during Sturgis, do you?
Say again now?
You don't go to Alaska during Sturgis.
No, that'll be about 2 to 3 weeks after Sturgis.
Okay, so it's going to be a fall trip, like September.
Yeah.
Okay.
I leave the 20. I think I leave my house 27. I get into Salt Lake that night, fly out 28, and the rest of the guys get up there on the 30th. But I said I'll have a couple days of. Oh shit, that was close.
What was
Damn
that?
bird.
A bird?
That bird tried to take me out. I'm not 100% certain, but I think it's a cop behind me, and this road here is 55. So just so I don't forget, I put the cruise control on so I don't forget. They love the cruise control. Look, no hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, man, no hands. Yeah.
How's it? What is it? Warm, cold, or what?
I don't know. It's I'd say upper 50s, around 60 maybe. I've got a sweatshirt and then it's like a rain jacket, but it's
Yeah.
good wood frame. I'm very comfortable.
How's a lot of traffic or no?
No, the only car I've seen in the last 20 minutes is the one behind me.
In any wildlife?
The only thing I've seen is birds who have tried to attack me.
Yeah.
A couple pheasants, one bunny rabbit, one dead squirrel had that swerve and miss.
I would imagine you always got to be watching for a deer is going to jump in front of you, right?
Oh, you do. Always do. Damn it. Another one.
Dive
Oh,
bomb.
there's small birds.
Yeah.
You know, I'll tell you, the guys that ride with no helmet, no face shield, and stuff, you know, the very minimum I wear is some type of eye protection. You know, you never know. Some of these bugs out here are like pterodactyls.
Yeah.
You get hit with them at 70 mile an hour, you feel it.
Well, I'm sure they do too.
Oh, that was a big hawk. I didn't bring any camera equipment this trip, which is very unusual.
Mike says a 19-inch Memphis Shade Fat Boy Shield.
Say again, Paul?
He put in the chat, he got a windshield, parts in the week. It's together waiting to take it up and put it on my bike.
What did Mike call me?
19-inch Memphis Shield Fat Boy Shield.
The hell did you call me, Mike?
Fat Boy.
You got the day off?
But
Yeah, he's taking one more day to get just to make sure that he doesn't get into pain after he's out there in the field.
Yeah, if you ain't taking any heavy duty pain medicine, shouldn't be driving a vehicle.
Well, it's not that. It's just my toothache. It like feels good for a while and then it comes back but it's starting to go away more. I just wanted to take 2 days off just to make sure that it's gone away. Because there's nothing worse than being an hour from your house and all of a sudden you're, like that one day when I had that really bad sinus infection. Oh my God, that was horrible. And I was an hour and 40 minutes from my house.
Yeah, Mike says even a June bug will hit like a rock.
Oh yeah. They can command. I said you hit them at 60, 70 mile an hour, you feel it, and they leave a mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta admit, this is, days like this is one of the reasons that I truly love it. Just like, yeah, I don't regret moving here. Sometimes in the winter I don't like it, but you know what? There's a lot of other states that have winter too. This state I could never live in. It. I can't describe to you guys the difference between North and South Dakota.
Yeah.
It's brutal cold up here in the winter. The winds, it's so flat. There's hardly any trees, so there's so much wind all the time. Yeah, that does look snotty behind me. See if I can spin that camera a little bit. There we go. So Paul Hodges, what's on your agenda there? You out doing sign work today?
Actually, I'm right now I'm in the process of making a special design for one of my agents. So I just doing that right now. I got one sign to remove, but that's it. I've actually got an easy day so far today. Yeah, they have to cancel an open house, so they want a sign put on the post that says, sorry, open house canceled. So I'm just trying to make it. You've only got so much room to make this thing, and
Hey, Paul, ask Mike, or Mike can hear me. How much longer before you can ride again? I know he's probably chomping at the bit to get back on the bike.
I think it's like a couple of months.
Oh, really? That long?
Yeah.
Good.
yeah, I think he said he's going to be in a sling for 6 weeks. So, yeah. So we're going from 1 inch down to 6.5. That's 5.5 inches. Okay, that works. Okay, I'm just going to go save. Save.
I don't have to worry about
Lori Kovac told us last night, Paul. She said she and Chuck were out and in the Catskills, and she was flying a drone, and all of a sudden she looked up and there was a black bear next to the house.
Wow.
And she said, I hightailed it into the house. LOL. Chuck followed me. Unfortunately, no bear footage because they just hightailed it out of there.
Huh.
I had 4 deer walk out in front of me.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I noticed, looking back on your live streams, Paul, like the other day, I noticed my video looks a little jello-y.
It's Ron, it's always like that. Even when I'm riding in my car and I put it
Yeah,
on there, it's just the way the phones do it.
Yeah. I don't know whether it's, well, once you get cruising, this bike doesn't vibrate very much at all.
Yeah.
Well,
It's idle.
you should see it on my window when I have my phone facing out the window while I'm driving. It does this wavy thing. It's really weird. But it sits there and does this like wavy jello type thing on the video.
And the nice thing, my old route when I used to live in Rapid City, I went almost directly south the whole time on a different route. Highway 85 kind of parallels 79, but it's a lot further to the left. There's cell phone coverage. That old route of mine, I had about a 2-hour stretch where I had nothing.
Yeah,
I'll still never forget that.
hey, Paul, on last night's live stream, the one I did later on, Robert Glazier was on there with me
Yeah, well, I seen that, eh?
with voice. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Robert's got a lot of drones he flies too.
Robert's got almost as big of a collection, if not about the same as AZ.
Yeah, well, he lives close to AZ. I didn't realize that. He lives down like 20 or 30 miles from the Mexican border.
Oh wow, he lives down that far south.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta go get a coffee. Ugh.
Gonna grab me one too?
Yep, not a problem.
I didn't realize that, that he lived that close down there.
I was sitting here thinking this morning about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I really had like a bad respiratory bug or whatever, and I was feeling like crap. I'm honestly wondering if I had COVID again, because I've got this little annoying cough that I've had now for the last couple of weeks. And same thing happened when I had COVID last time. I had this cough for about 2 months. A friend of mine's daughter had the same problem.
Yeah, Night Train says that AZ is or he's down in Sierra Vista, Arizona. And he also said he'll find out more today, maybe a month.
Ron, I know some people down here that have COVID. They've had a bit of a cough or whatever there for about 2 months.
Yeah.
But I'm surprised that you being an EMT, that you didn't have to test more often.
I know. Well, when I was sick, I was at home the whole time. So.
Well, like here, the nursing homes and stuff, and hospital settings. Well, like the nursing home, you still got to have a COVID test before you go in, a rapid one, and you still have to wear a mask.
Really?
Yep. In healthcare settings, right?
Alrighty, we're southbound on 85.
So what do you got? Another 3 hours?
Yeah, at least. I'm just gonna take my time this morning. I'm in no rush. The only thing I gotta do is get my camera today.
There you go.
That's why I'm doing 90 mile an hour.
Is that where you're going to make your first stop over there?
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Actually,
Justin,
Actually, a second
Justin, check your email.
Justin,
Oh, sorry, I don't have the chat pulled up. I'm on the phone with Amazon on their chat thing because they sent me the wrong cords.
Paul Murray, how big of a box is it in? I'll probably pull the bike in the garage and then run the truck up to the store.
you know, it's about, what is it, 14 by 12 by 8 inches.
Did you just ship the, what is that, trying to remember the name of that box? UPC box or whatever.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's all packed in there and then it's bubble wrapped and
Oh, do you have it inside of a cardboard box too?
yes, oh yeah. No, hell no, I'm not gonna ship it just the UPC case.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's in a cardboard box with all kinds of bubble wrap and shit.
Oh, did he say check my email?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
AZ put in the chat, he says, Justin, check your email.
Okay, sorry. Like I said, I'm on the chat with Amazon and I only have one computer screen right now, so.
Yeah, I'll have to stop at the store and buy more donuts for Oliver.
I'm sure they'll be looking for you.
Oh yeah.
Download that beast. Let's see what it is.
Oliver and friends will be waiting out there patiently. Well, I don't know how patiently, but they'll be waiting.
I don't know about patiently, but
Yeah.
I'm sure they're waiting. They're over at the neighbors. I gotta sneak over to the neighbors and see what they're feeding them. There is one house up the road, quarter mile from me. Every time I drive up by there, she has a pretty big deck, and it's flat from the ground. You don't have to go up any steps. I go up there, and I've seen 4 or 5 of them just laying there at the front door.
They're at the front door going, hey.
Guess who's home?
They did that actually on my front porch one night. I was coming up from the garage because the garage is about 15 yards or so down below the house, and it was not dark but not light. I couldn't see real well, and I started up towards the house. I just came home from work, and I saw it moving on my front porch, and I immediately pulled my pistol out. And then I realized, oh shit, that's a bunch of deer. And they all backed off, went stood in the street. I went in the house, closed the door, peeked out the window, and they come right back on the porch.
Wow.
This is the best time to fly and photograph when, the first hour or 2 in the morning when the sun's just coming up.
Oh,
And
yeah,
everything's so green here.
definitely.
Perfect,
I don't
AZ.
know how much you can see behind me, but the colors are really nice.
Oh, that was perfect, AZ. Thank you.
So you got the wrong cord there, did you, Justin?
Yeah, they sent me 2 freaking phone charger cords instead of power cords they were supposed to send me. Idiots. I hate it. I hate when Amazon does that. And then they want me to take the time to return the 2 wrong cords. Like,
Yep.
hell no. Like, you want me to drive all the way to the UPS store that's 5 miles away to return 2 cheap ass phone cords you sent me by accident. You can send somebody here and they can pick them up.
Yeah, I'm hoping. I don't know if Mike's still in the chat, but I'm hoping someday when he gets all healed back up, he can come out and ride with me somewhere out here, or come out for the rally, or
Yeah.
have a good.
Yeah. Mike's in the chat.
Yeah, he's a last minute kind of guy. I remember when I met him down in Florida. All of a sudden, last minute, he's like, "Oh, screw it! I'm driving to Florida." Take him down to that first drone meetup. I forget, he's crazy, man. He drove like, I don't know, like 18, 20 hours straight or something.
Wow. You'd be walking a little bow-legged after that.
Yeah, that first meetup, both of them were nice. They were good. It depends on what the economy is next year, whether I come or not.
Now, does Mike make it out to Sturgis?
I don't know if he ever has or not. I think he did. I think he said he'd come out years ago. We're coming into Amadon, home of the little fake cop car.
So JD's got the times all set.
I would hope so. I think that'd be funny as hell. He come out to Sturgis and nobody knew it. We'll go up on Matt's live stream. Hey, guess where JD's at? Guess where your legal team is?
Yeah.
Out here chasing a bunch of topless women. I can hear a little bit of wind.
She said, "Would you like to drive to the UPS store to drop it off?" I said, "No." I said, "They're two cheap ass little phone cords." I said, "No, I don't want to go all the way to the UPS store." She said, "Well, for this one time, I'll do a one-time refund and you can just dispose of the cords." I put them up in my thing. I'll keep them for if I ever need them for something.
Well, I see Elon Musk is sending up another 53 satellites
Oh, really?
in a half an hour. In a half an hour, 31 minutes left to go.
Yeah, as they can fit like 40 to 60 of them in one capsule. Because they're not very big. These things are only like little blocks.
Yep.
That's why they want to put so many of them up there. See, I don't really think he needs like 6,000 or 8,000 like he was planning. I think he just wants to have that redundancy up there.
Yeah.
If 1,000 of them happen to get smacked by a meteor shower, he'll still be good, right? Because probably a couple hundred of them could do the job. He just wants that extreme redundancy up there.
Oh yeah.
Hey, little llama Laura's in the chat.
Hey, Laura.
Hi, Paul, Ron, and guess who?
What?
Let me pull the YouTube back up. I'm done there.
She's thinking about you, Justin.
She always is. And I don't know if AZ heard me, but that picture was perfect. Exactly what I was looking for.
Worked out good, huh?
Yeah. Like I said, my gamer friend, he plays that character, and with the character, she's always running around eating little Debbie's, like harassing the cops about it and stuff. It's hard to explain unless you watch the videos, but it's funny as hell.
Yeah.
That's part of her character, so I'm going to do that Karen nameplate.
Hey, Laura says, how is the tooth, twat?
Oh, it's good. I just took 2 days off just because I wanted to make sure that I had plenty of rest and that the medicine kicked in and everything. 'Cause I wasn't sure how long it was gonna.
Well, they just give you antibiotics or what?
Yeah, they gave me a Moxicilla,
Yeah, yeah. I figured
pretty
that's
standard
what it
down
is.
here.
Yeah.
If that doesn't work, then they give you the Zoot Up stuff. It's the erythromycin. It's like a really super strong antibiotic.
AZ said, Justin, I think I can give you a color if you want it.
Well, I was actually going to just do it all in pink. He wanted them both all in pink filament, so because that's the color that she uses in the game.
Ah,
You don't have to do all that, dude, but I appreciate it. He just wanted solid pink on both of them. I was like, yeah, I'll take a look and see what I can do. Z
Kind of
pen.
like Justin the other night that everybody was busting your stones. It's like, well, if you wouldn't eat all those damn burritos, you wouldn't have a toothache.
I wish I had a burrito right now because I haven't really ate a whole lot in the last 2 days. Freaking starving. Because last night my stomach got really upset from all the medication, and I threw up a few times last night. My stomach was still a little upset this morning too, but I'm feeling a lot better now. I went a little overboard with the pain medication, but man, my tooth was killing me, and it just upset my stomach. Pain medication, my stomach.
It's funny you watch, Paul. You watch Ron's jacket flopping around. He keeps hitting his helmet.
yeah.
That's
but
what.
we don't.
Noises.
We just hear a little flutter. I mean, you would think it should be almost just the wind screening, you know?
Yeah, it's funny you don't hear the wind, but you hear his coat there going plop 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 a little bit.
Looks like it might be getting a little windier, or else he's changed directions.
Yeah, it could be.
At least one person's being sympathetic in the chat. Drone Days, thank you.
Boy, I'm getting some wind now. Woo. Got about a
Yeah.
30 crosswind. Baby.
Now, will you make it all the way home, Ron, on a tank of gas, or will you have to stop and fuel up?
I usually stop and fill up.
Yeah, why take a chance?
Oh yeah, that's the other nice thing about this route, that there's more facilities. God damn, boy, I came up over that hill and wow. Can you guys hear any of that wind?
No, all we hear is every once in a while your collar on your jacket hits.
It keeps hitting your helmet a bit. Yeah, your collar just a bit. It's not bad though, Ron. It's not bad.
No, it's not. It's not obnoxious at all.
Yeah. There. Mike says he gets close to 200 miles on a tank on his bike.
Yeah, I get about 230, 240.
Yeah. His is 4.2 gallon tank.
It's a 6-gallon tank on this one.
Oh yeah.
I'm getting somewhere between 40 and 50 miles a gallon. It's a hell of a lot better than the truck. It's about 14, 15.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Must be a little dehydrated. My hand's cramping a little bit today.
Yeah. Do you have a reserve tank on yours?
What's that, Paul?
Do you have a reserve tank? A reserve fuel tank?
No, no. No, I don't. I don't think so.
Because they used to have, the old ones used to have a switch where you went regular fuel tank and then reserve.
Yeah, you used to switch.
This is the thing, though, is I never understood what's the point of a reserve tank that's just taking a little piece of the regular tank and just making it a reserve. Just
Well,
put a
yeah,
bigger tank on
because
there.
what they found was there was a lot of people that weren't paying attention and they were running out of fuel out in the middle of nowhere.
Well, yeah.
You know, the average person, I mean, if you think about it, when you fill up your tank in your car, how often do you go down and check and see how the fuel gauge is? Not very often.
Yeah. No, a lot
Now,
of
is
them
it-
used to
is
be
it-
the fuel gauge when you take the top off, look in the tank.
yeah. Is it, Ron, is it a digital fuel tank cap or is it just a regular on the dash?
Say again, Paul?
Is the fuel gauge on the tank or on the dash?
On the tank here, yeah. Right in front of me.
Is it digital or is it one of those that just moves up and down?
Yeah.
So I know they got new digital ones now that
Yeah.
you can actually push the button and see the fuel consumption and everything.
Yeah, I've got a couple buttons on here that tell me like approximately how many miles I got left. It's showing me I got 183 left.
Oh, yeah.
I'm driving a little slower on the way home than I did on the way up the other day. I was in a hurry. Well, I
Oh
made
yeah,
it
you were
just
pushing
in
it.
time.
Yeah, you were really pushing it when you went up there, so.
I was. I know. I think I might stop down in Bowman down here to get some coffee.
Yeah.
I knew where that little. I took that coffee holder off, put it somewhere. I just don't know what compartment it fits.
So that drive or that ride, it must just put in your mind, Ron, how big this country is because you don't see nothing.
Oh yeah, yeah, you do get an idea of it, and I know, my body's blocking the camera, but you can just see how big, how far I can see. Right, I can see. Oh God, over that way, I'd say 6, 7, 8 miles, about 10 miles that way.
Hey, good morning, Filipina.
Filipina, hey. Good morning, Lila.
Who just came in?
Filipina.
Filipina.
Yeah.
Is this Mike about you wearing Speedos on your bike?
Huh.
Says it has a trip meter mileage and a Speedo. So
Speedometer. I
uh,
don't think
No,
Ron.
it says
no,
speedo.
he's been
I
talking
don't think
about
Ron's wearing speedos. Are
no,
you?
he's been talking about Speedos so much that his phone's auto-correcting speed to Speedo. You know how your phone does that after you use that same word a bunch of times, it'll just start auto-correcting to that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to my buddy showing up here in a couple weeks, Pennsylvania.
Oh, Mike said that's why my bike is so sexy.
Mike, that's good.
Yeah. So what's the weather like in England this morning, Filipina? Is it pliable down there today?
Good morning, Wayne B. How you doing?
And Wayne B. All right.
Drone Day says, I hope he doesn't have Ed on his mind. Oh, Ed was on my show not too long ago. It was good to see him.
I'm amazed with that microphone that Ron's got.
Because
He's got his it's got his face shield up, and he never heard no wind.
never heard a word. No.
Yeah.
Really?
That's impressive.
There's a lot of wind out here today. I'm doing 70 down the highway. There's still people today. What is it you do for a living? And you're riding what? You know, it's all about
Yeah,
how
really,
you're
eh?
riding.
Yeah.
You know what? I put the cruise control on, my music on, and I just don't take chance. Is there a possibility that something could happen? Sure. You know, you could also walk across the street and get hit by a semi too.
Yeah.
You know, if I still, Justin can contest to this, but if I still lived in California, I wouldn't be on this bike.
Yeah.
That scared me out there. I hardly rode at all. I had an older Harley. I ended up selling it before I moved.
Hey, JD's in there. Said Ron's mic sounds better than mine.
Hey, JD. JD posted this morning fireworks in Olathe, Kansas, from the air.
Yeah, I get a car about every 10 minutes. I got one up behind me. But here
What are
comes another one.
You're going too slow for them or what?
No, the speed limit 65. I'm doing right around 68, 70.
But you said they're coming up behind you, so they must be going faster.
Oh, yeah. They want to speak, go ahead. Man, tractor trailer just went by. That's one thing about being on a bike, and Mike can agree with this. Sometimes they go by and the wind shear you get off those big trucks.
Yeah, Filipinos saying we're just talking about Boris Johnson or whatever. They're just Boris Johnson there just resigned, or in
Yeah.
England.
Well, he's put in his notice. They say that he's going to stay until November, I think. But he doesn't leave their parliament. He just has resigned as the leader, prime minister.
Yep. Yeah, and the Queen has to put somebody in place
Yeah.
till an election. Yeah.
Right.
Oh my God, JD and Mike. Oh, don't make me laugh.
What's this?
No, they keep talking about all the lawsuit against me for Mike for picking on elderly crippled people. And then JD said his ship is sinking fast. No, seriously, shut up, JD.
You tell him, JD.
Oh, it hurts when you guys make me laugh. He said, now the fake toothache for sympathy, pathetic.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 63 degrees right now, Ron, where you are at Bowman.
Yeah, I'm just about Bowman now. Get pretty close.
Don't worry, Mike. I already took pictures of you mowing your lawn with your sling on and everything. Oh, it's going to help my case. I already got video of that.
Can
Let the
you
jury
see the
know.
chat? Can you see the chat there, Justin?
Yeah, I'm reading it.
Oh,
Listen, Mike admitted the other day on a live he was out mowing his lawn with his supposedly hurt shoulder. I got video of it. He was out there throwing lawn bags. Took the sling off. He went like this a couple times.
yeah.
Damn bird. Jesus. You ever see my head bobbing? It's like I'm ducking from birds.
Birds, yeah. I don't know about where you are, like, but here, the birds on the gravel portion of the highway, they go there and they get the small gravel, or sometimes they get the salt too, but they're right close to the edge of the road, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if you could mount that camera to your bike.
That's just his phone, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm talking about that new camera he got. I'm wondering if there's
Oh,
a mount for stuff like that.
well, oh yeah, they're probably part of the kit.
But I'm wondering, could that camera's gimbal handle, 60-mile-an-hour wind on a bike?
We've got a windshield there.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, this windshield I have, it's actually lower than the stock one I had, but there's a special design of it. The wind either goes around you and above you. You can ride 70 mile an hour down the highway with a ball cap on. It'll stay on.
Yeah. Oh, go.
I tested it. There we are, Bowman, North Dakota.
Well, Mike got quiet once I said I had evidence against him.
Yeah, suicide bomber birds. That's what Mike said.
Trying to kamikaze Ron right off his bike.
Ready.
Yeah, see, that would make me nervous driving a bike out there where you got to watch out for deer and shit. That's ooh.
What's that, Justin?
I said that would make me a little nervous riding a bike in an area where you'd have to watch out for deer all the time.
Yeah, I mean, you just got to be careful. You got to, mornings, evenings when they're out, and especially like October, November, the weather's really nice. If you want to watch, that's when the rut is, and that's when they're just darting all over the place.
Yeah.
The boys have one thing on their mind during that time of year.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Do you see any coyotes out there?
What's that, Paul?
Coyotes?
I don't see many ride, but once in a while, I've had them run out in front of me.
Only thing that's lagging, Mike, is your case.
A lot of times, well, I always carry, when I go out guide, no matter what type of hunting I'm doing, I always have one of my varmint rifles in there in the truck. As soon as I see a coyote, he's history. Boss wants them shot because they put a hamper on the deer population.
Oh, they sure do. Yep.
Maybe you just look attractive to the male deer during mating season. Nice little shiny bike going down the road.
Yeah, okay.
Well, then that's not going to help your case, JD, if you're trying to claim I have mental issues.
Mm.
I can just claim insanity. I didn't mean to make fun of him.
Where's Sarah at work?
She actually stayed home today.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're both playing hooky. Okay.
She is. I'm not.
I'm telling.
Well, that'll give you a chance to give her a pedicure and a foot
Yeah.
massage and a back massage.
Pedicure? Yeah, right. My hand ain't that steady painted.
You got that little Dremel tool you're using on your printer stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me see what JD message he just
Some gas coming
distracted.
down.
Can't hide your message just because you retracted it. Let's see here.
I noticed gas coming down a little bit the last week or so. Have you guys noticed that?
Yeah. Until the reports come out that, you know, the oil reserves in the U.S. we're sending a lot of it overseas to other countries.
Oh, that oil reserve thing or
Yep.
whatever.
Oh, damn it. I didn't have the chat pulled up. Now I can't do it. Son of a bitch.
Here we.
I need my two screens back.
You know, Biden's about as bad as what Trudeau is here.
They're a pair.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, gas station.
Gas station. At the Come and Go. That's the name of it. C or K-U.
Come and Go.
Come and Go. All right, boys. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, Ron.
Go get my coffee. I'll probably still be able to hear you inside.
Oh, probably. Yeah.
What, Ron, you don't have a cup holder though.
I
You're right.
I might just sit here and drink it for a couple minutes.
Oh, okay.
Well, he's got one someplace in one of the saddlebags there.
Yeah.
Oh. I hate it when that goes off. Oh, yeah.
Hey, did you see what JD put in the chat there, Justin?
What's JD saying now?
JD said, this is pointing toward Justin. He says, you already saw the message, LOL. It's the slow mental comment. Mentally comment.
All right. Let's do some Colombian.
He and JD like to banter around pretty good.
Yeah, Paul Hodges, I don't have the fancy coffee shops up here like you do.
Fancy what?
The fancy coffee shop. What's that place he goes to?
Oh, Tim Hortons.
Tim Hortons, yeah. But he doesn't have a come and go though.
No, he definitely, there's no come and go there where Paul is at. If there is, I don't think he would admit to it.
Yeah. So I just got a text message from an agent. He wants a soul rider up at 32 Glengarriff, also a couple soul directionals. And the lady at 55 Southfield wants new directionals up as someone took them down. I don't know why they're putting directionals up. People don't like them. They'll take them and throw them in the garbage, and
Yeah.
they just
And-
put it up,
and-
it's gone again. It's just
Unless it's on the property of the
the homeowner.
the homeowner, they really don't have a right to put them up anywhere else.
No. Well, the thing is, you can put it on city property, but the problem is, like on a corner, but a lot of people on that corner, they might cut the grass there, right? They're responsible for the grass cutting, so they get them, they throw
Well,
them away.
I don't know about there, but here you cannot put a sign on city property.
Well, we can here, like directionals for real estate and stuff. Well, St. Thomas you can't now, but I think London, yeah. I'm not sure.
Well, Paul, if you're selling your house in the city, you're not allowed to put a sign in your yard?
Oh, yeah. Well, it depends what it is. If it's condos, no. They won't, condo boards won't let you put a for
Because you
sale
don't
sign up.
own, you don't own the land, you're just a
Yep.
part of the condo association.
No, they won't even let you put a for sale sign in your window on some condos.
Really?
Or, tied to the railing or whatever. They won't allow places won't allow that.
Because you own, as a condo owner in most condos, you own from the inside of the building and around. You do not own the walls. You don't own the roof. You don't own the basement or anything. You just own what's inside, which is strange to me.
It is strange.
But I usually put them right by like a stop sign or whatever, by a fire hydrant or something, So, but see, sometimes the city too won't allow them, like a small directional.
Yep.
So, yeah.
They actually go around and pull signs on city property off of poles and all kinds of stuff. Because the other thing they'll do is people will say yard sale and they'll put a sign on a
Yeah,
pole.
and they leave it there and they never take them down.
Yep.
Oh, I've seen it like nailed a sign to a hydro pole.
Yep.
And then, but they leave it there, never take it down.
Yep.
There's a city truck that goes around Monday through Friday in our city. And it don't matter if you put it up that day. If he sees a sign that's not on a private property, he grabs it and his whole truck is just full of signs.
Yep.
Like the people
Well,
that put those, we buy houses, we buy junk cars. Yeah, he's got all kinds of them in the back of his truck. People are just wasting money because at the most they sit out there for maybe a half a day before that guy comes around and gets them. That's all he does all day.
Yeah.
And he'll have 200-300 signs in his truck every day that he picks up off the side of the road and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we got highway maintenance here. We got any signs on Highway 3 between St. Thomas and Tillsonburg? It will be gone by the next day. Because they'll jerk them out, eh?
I was talking to
directional
him one day.
Yeah, 14 seconds and the rocket's going up.
Well, I was talking to him one day and he said the only signs that he doesn't
There's the water.
sit up for a couple of weeks is if somebody puts up like a lost poster for a dog
Yeah.
or a person or something.
Yeah.
Those are the only ones he doesn't mess with, but
Oh, I've had so much trouble with directionals.
you gonna you gonna share it when they launch?
Oh, you want to see this? It's going up right now.
You
So,
might as well.
yeah, there she goes.
Go ahead and screen share it, Paul. Oh, you don't
I
have it
am.
on the same computer. Okay.
You guys see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a
Starlink.
going up. Oh, Elon Musk has had pretty good luck with all those rockets. He used to get the odd one, used to blow up on the pad or part way up or lose control.
A majority of those weren't accidents. They actually did that on purpose so they could learn from it.
Yeah.
Like the two starships that blew up that were midair, they actually did that on purpose. They caused it to have an accident.
Yeah.
So they learned from it.
Yeah.
why it would do different things.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they've launched more rockets in the last 3 years than NASA has in their entire conception.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing how they can do that. It's funny, you watch that thing go through and then all of a sudden you got some contrails and then now nothing. It just had a certain atmosphere with a, I guess, moisture content and everything else, but
But you see the difference in what private money does versus government money.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Private money always makes advancements a lot faster.
Yeah. Well, okay. This is always the shot I like right here. You can look down, it's down the side of the rocket, eh? Yeah. It's just amazing how fast they go up there, how high they get. Oh, wow. Just,
That's
was
Mike's
gonna show-
GoPro from his FPV.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool shot where you see the down the side of the rocket with the engines, and you see the Earth
Yep.
going away.
Hey, watch out right here. Watch this. Now the main engine cutoff's coming up. Then they drop that booster. I think it's so cool that they can drop that booster right on a floating barge out in the middle of the freaking ocean.
Yeah, that's
there it
amazing.
goes.
It's taken the cost down by like 70% being able to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there goes the fairings. Oh. They're still trying to watch it on the thing there, but anyways.
There isn't a single space program in the world that is even close to them right now. They are kicking ass. See,
But it makes you wonder how he can do it so much cheaper than even NASA or anybody. NASA's been doing a lot longer than anybody has.
well, this is the thing though, is he's made everything reusable, which NASA was all throwaway. And two, when you're using private money, you're more susceptible to investors and everything else if they don't see you doing anything.
Yeah.
So his engineers got to be on top of everything. They got to be really pushing the envelope when it comes to technology. See, NASA, they just get a couple $2 billion from the government every year, and then they would just sit back and be like, oh, well, maybe we'll build a satellite. Maybe we'll do this. They weren't really having to answer to anybody. So they could kind of just, ever since he started up SpaceX, and he's really lit a fire under NASA's ass because they were real stagnant for years and didn't really do a whole lot.
I get more excited about the booster landing than I do the rest of it.
Yeah, it's amazing technology, that's for damn sure.
Yeah, just
The side of it coming in is awesome. They'll be coming in looking like a damn rocket's about to like blow up a facility or something, and all of a sudden just slows down right before it hits.
the legs come down and boop, bomb down.
But it comes in at the speed of like a supersonic rocket when it's coming down, and all of a sudden it just slows down, when it gets like a couple miles above the ground.
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't a bad gas fill up.
What, $10?
11.50.
Oh, okay, I was close. I went, but gas at the reserve yesterday because I was up in Glasgow. And anyways, I paid $1.59 a liter on the reserve.
Wow.
It's about $1.85 here now. It come down a little bit. No, $1.90 now. But anyway, I paid $1.59. I had about a quarter tank, cost me $75 to fill it up. Crap. This freaking agent wants me to go back to London. Oh, it's in London yesterday.
Paul Hodges do your realtors, do they understand? You know, I said you obviously. I'm hoping that you've raised your prices. You know, based on what it takes for you to drive. Are they
Yep.
understanding to that?
Yeah, like he wants me to go put a sold sign on a place, but he pays me to put a sold sign. Go up there and go clip it in. I'm done. Like I'm not
Yeah.
even there, 15 seconds. But he's just so busy. He hasn't got time to do it, so he's got to pay me to do it.
Wow.
Well, if you're stupid enough to pay me to do it, I'm stupid enough to do it. Well, the agent got back to me. I was trying to figure out. I got that special sign to make. I said, "Do you want it in red or do you want it in black?" So they just come back and said they want it in black. So, I got to set up the thing here to print it so I can weed it and all that crap. So.
Well, it's not even that maybe he doesn't have enough time, but if you have an ability to pay somebody to do something you just don't feel like doing.
Yeah.
Like, if I had the ability to pay somebody to wash my dishes every day, I'd do it, even though I have the ability to do it.
Yeah.
I just don't want to.
Well, you got to see the house that he lives in.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He has the ability to pay somebody to do it. It's just little nonsense work that he doesn't want to do, right?
Yeah.
As far as his job goes, not that your job's nonsense, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. But he knew I was in London yesterday too.
There he's showing you the coffee cup there, Paul.
Huh?
Come and go.
Coffee
Oh,
cup.
come and go.
Come and go.
Yep, you come here and you go. Okay. They don't want you to hang around. Get out of here.
Yeah, get your gas, your coffee, get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Well, the next big stop is Belfouche,
Yeah.
home of the hailstorms.
Here comes the thing down. It's only 4.5 kilometers above the air, 4 kilometers. Gonna come down here. But it's just amazing. They can send that ship out there and know where to put it. Oh, there it is off to the left, right underneath of it. See it right there? Coming down. Look at this. They can put that out in a certain location and land that rocket on it. Here he comes.
Wow.
And coming down, landing leg should be coming out, deploy. Oh,
What
it
is,
just froze.
Mike not pay you his bill or something, JD? Now you're attacking him in the chat.
Well, they have a problem with the feed today. Because that thing would have landed by now.
Oh yeah, it would be down.
Yeah.
I'm sure all the
Huh.
internet companies are starting to get a little nervous about this. With everybody's switching.
Yeah.
I can't wait to the day that I can switch to somebody else.
Well, that's
Yeah.
the thing is, like, I was turned on to get, like, I wanted to get Starlink, but I was turned off by the fact that I had to wait a year and a half to get the equipment. It's like, what the hell am I supposed to do till then?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
have internet? No, I go and get internet through Frontier at 2 gig speeds. That shit is fast as hell.
Yeah.
You know,
Like, I don't
You know,
know
I'm
if I
wondering-
ever really want to switch.
I'm wondering, Justin, if I can get it faster than you because I'm obviously not as heavily populated in my area. They have it here.
You need to get it, dude. It is awesome. Even 500 meg or even 1 gig speed, you would be amazed by it.
Yeah.
Oh, I have no doubt.
You'd be in the
Think-
high 4 or 500s all the time, up and down.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about last night. Russell's got it, and he said it's just incredible.
Really.
Like when I do a test speed through Frontier, sometimes I'm over 1,000 up and down.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I've got, what am I, between 25 and 30 down and like 1.7 up. That's it.
Yeah,
Really help my tip.
even with just 500 meg, you'd be blown away because, like I said, you'd be averaging about 400 and something up and down.
Yeah.
This is about 400 times faster than what I've got now.
Exactly. I mean, you don't even need something that's like 1 gig or 2 gig, especially for what you're doing. Like the only reason I got 2 gig is because I got 3 kids, a security system, a whole bunch of shit that's on the internet. because that's all we
Yeah.
use it for. We don't have cable boxes and all that. We just stream everything. So, but for
Yeah.
you don't got a bunch of kids in your house, bunch of devices, like a shit ton of devices like I do. So 500 meg would be perfect for you.
Yeah.
Wouldn't break the bank, but damn, it would do a good enough job for what you're doing. I mean, 500 meg, you'd be able to upload a 6-minute video to YouTube in probably 2 minutes.
That's like when I make my videos now. I save them and then wait till I get to work to upload them.
Yeah. Yeah.
One of my last videos I tried to do at home, 18 hours to get up to upload it. That's bullshit. I got to work. It took me under 2 minutes.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah. That's amazing, eh?
Yeah.
Well, that's like me. I uploaded a 6-minute video like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and it took like maybe 30 seconds, 40 seconds. It was that quick.
Wow.
Yeah.
It took longer for YouTube to process the video than it did for it to upload. Like, and YouTube usually takes about a minute to 3 minutes to process a video, usually depending on how big it is.
Yeah.
Freaking JD, I swear. He said, don't forget to take your life alert button, Mike, to the shower. So I told him, I said, oh, so now you're attacking him when he did not pay his bill? And he said, not an attack. I'm keeping my client safe. Of course, someone as evil as you, Justin, would think that way.
Huh. That's good. Oh.
So I said, wait till I bring up that video in court of Mike out there mowing the lawn and out there stretching his arms up above his head after he took it out of the sling.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Let me see if Amazon refunded me that money yet. They said like 2 to 4 hours. I was curious if they put it on there
Okay.
yet. Get those cords reordered. That's not what I wanted to do. Your account. Technically, I only need one power cord now instead of 2 anyway, so. Because I have found the one out in the garage that was to an old monitor that we had. And then technically the one for my 3D printer works as well. It's the same cord, same voltage, everything.
Justin, you ever finish up that rocket for Adrian?
Yeah, it's all finished up. I'm gonna try to send it out Friday. I don't know how much money I have left. I'll try to send it out to him. It shouldn't be that expensive though, because all the pieces together maybe weigh a pound. It's super light, so it doesn't weigh hardly anything. So
Boom.
then I'm gonna do a deep clean on my printer and clean everything out on it. This has been running nonstop for like 3 weeks now.
Yeah.
I haven't been printing nothing since Adrian's base was done the day before yesterday. So I'm going to do a deep clean on it and clean all the fans and all that everything out. That's one thing I noticed is the fans suck up a lot of the, like, every once in a while when you get a little bit of stringy filament come out, the fan will suck it in there and it gets all in the fan blade. So I got to clean it out real good.
I would imagine there's a lot of maintenance on that.
I mean, if you take care of it, there's not that much maintenance, but it's good to deep clean it every year. I don't know exactly how many prints most people do, but I've done about 7 or 8 on there and it's ready for a good cleaning. So there's some guys that probably clean it pretty good after every print, and there's some that probably do it every 10 or 8 prints or so, depending on how extensive they are. But you get little pieces of filament in the tracks and different things like that. So it's just good to blow it out and clean everything.
So it's not maintenance free, right?
Well, I mean, no, it's like any other product. You have to do some maintenance on it. But like I said, if you take care of it, you doing all your adjustments right and stuff. I mean, granted, you'll have probably a part go out here and there every once in a while that you'll have to replace, but it's like with any product. But it's what I like about these printers is they're more like an older car, right? You can actually fix them when something breaks. It's not just a throwaway product. You can buy all the replacement parts for it and just fix it. And the few things that I fixed on it wasn't really that hard to work on. So it's actually pretty easy to work on for the most part for what I've done so far in it. I like the fact that it's not just a, $200 printer. You use it for 6 months, it breaks, you throw it away and get another one. It's actually made to be rebuilt and fixed. And the parts aren't super.
So now we got a sign just come off for Elmer.
They're going to keep you busy today, Paul.
I thought it would slow down to stop. Nothing's selling, but yet they're still putting signs up, right? I don't know, people, you missed the bubble. So now we got to go to Elmer to 26 York Street.
How far away is Elmer, Paul?
About 10 minutes. I was there yesterday, with the dogs for getting needles.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Me.
A laptop all of a sudden just disconnected from my Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I thought it was going to have a nice, easy, lazy day today. Hey! No, out of chance. Okay, where it goes.
What's up, Corey?
Okay.
Corey.
Where's my tape measure?
Corey, how often do you do a deep clean on your 3D printer? Like every so many prints? Like where you actually kind of tear it apart a little bit and just do a nice deep clean on it?
Whoa, well, still got a big chunk here. Those are.
Because I do like a basic, just kind of cleaning it off for the most part before each print. But
Yeah.
like I've noticed, like the fan, gets dirt and like different crap. It just picks up dust and stuff like that in there.
Well, and you have to replace the head every once in a while too, don't you?
Well, when I was reading online, it was recommended about every 6 months or so. Said it depended on how much you printed. What the hell is going on with my internet?
Oh, you got such good internet. Good internet. Oh, what's wrong with my internet?
I don't know. It's something. Keeps freezing on it. I don't know. They could have been doing maintenance or something on it too. They're building a lot of neighborhoods around us right now too, and they've given
Could
us
be,
warnings that they may disconnect for a few minutes here and there. JD, hilarious.
Well, yesterday, last night's stream there, I didn't have nothing running other than just Zoom. And it comes up, it says my internet's unstable. Well, what? You didn't have nothing else running or pistol.
It probably wasn't anything you were doing. It was probably just your internet.
Yeah.
'Cause every internet company, I mean, they'll have glitches here and there in their system, or they'll shut it down for a little bit to do maintenance or fix something. And you just don't know about it. Sometimes they don't tell you. They'll just freaking shut a half a neighborhood's internet off for 30 minutes to change out something.
Yeah.
And they don't warn you every time.
Yeah.
And then sometimes people hit shit. There's been times where people have hit internet boxes around here with their cars and knocked out the internet. They had to come out and replace it, like those big green boxes you see in some people's front yards.
Mm-hmm.
That have all the internet stuff on it.
Yeah.
There's been plenty of times where that's happened around here where people smacked them with their cars on the side of the road.
Yep.
How far are you away from home, Ron?
I probably got another 2.5 hours.
Oh, Jesus.
It's a lot of thinking
It's
about his camera.
Yes. It's just so far.
It's a long ride. Sacrifices you make.
Yeah, it's so far to go just to go to work.
Just to get home from work.
Yeah.
Hey, you almost need to get your pilot's license so you can fly a little plane right out your backyard and land right at work.
Yeah, but the cost of maintenance on an airplane isn't cheap either.
Yeah, really.
You got to have annual inspections and all kinds of shit.
Oh yeah. I said, like days like today, I'm actually enjoying this drive.
Yeah.
There's hardly anybody in the highway. It's warmed up probably another 5-8 degrees since I left.
JD wants to know if you made it to Dickinson yet.
Yeah, he already went through Dickinson.
Yeah, I left Dickinson. Yeah, I left Dickinson this morning.
He's only asking that because he likes saying the word.
The next big town I'll hit now is Belfouche. I'm on 85 South. Looks clear and blue the whole way down. Yeah, it's relaxing for me.
Yeah.
Either I chat with you guys or I listen to my music.
So with that gift card that I got, I ordered 2 cables.
What's that?
I said with that gift card, I ordered those 2 cables. Obviously, they were the wrong ones. But I got this set of speakers. Hold on, computer speakers, because these new monitors don't have any speakers. And I didn't want to use the laptop speakers because they kind of suck. But they were these RGB speakers. And they were only like $10. But man, they have some damn good sound to them.
Yeah.
For $10. And they do what?
I put a little money into this stereo system. My friends in Rapid City, that's what they do. That's their business. And they hooked me up. Matter of fact, a couple of my motorcycle coworkers yesterday were checking it out. They're like, "Holy shit, Ron, that's a nice stereo system."
Yeah.
Man, for
Not
$10,
super loud, but it's the mid bass and everything on it is just so crystal clear.
but for $12 with shipping and everything, man, these speakers sound awesome.
Really?
Yeah, and they have the RGB lights in them, so you can like change colors if you want and all that crap. They're like gaming speakers, but man, they sound really good for that price. And the few review videos I watched on them said the same thing. They were like, they were amazed by how cheap they were and how good they were.
Did JD's the one that turned you onto those, right?
No, I just found them on Amazon.
Oh,
'Cause I got that.
I thought JD was looking out for you.
No, he never looks out for me. That's why his law firm's called JD Schwindel and Shyster. He's not really looking out for you.
JD's still hugging on that Dickinson.
Yep.
He put in there, LOL, went right through Dickinson, eh?
Good old JD. Justin's buddy.
Can't wait for you to take him out there to Bike Week to the naked bar, you know?
Oh, JD would have a heart attack out there.
Oh, well, it's better to be escorted around by a paramedic because Ron would know.
Hey, Paul.
Hey, you guys will be offline here in another
Oh,
couple
looking
hours.
good.
But I could live stream from Bell's Tower. Take that there sometime. Actually got internet service there.
Sean, they were supposed to send me 2 of the cables for the monitors, the power cables, but they sent me 2 phone cables instead. So but technically I only need 1 monitor cable because I ended up finding 2 that worked. So only really need, well, the one off the 3D printer, I checked the voltage on the side of that. It's the same as the one that I'm using for my monitor because it's just the basic cord that doesn't have the power supply box or anything. They're both the same voltage, so I just really need 1 power cord, and I'll have the 3 that I need. But I'm going to order the 2 VG or the 2 DVI cables today. I'm actually going to order one of the. I was thinking of ordering one of the DVI cables and one of the VGA, just 1 of each, just so I could try both of them, just to make sure that one of them works right.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to order 2 of the same one and then find out that that's not going to work. I mean, I'm pretty confident they are, but I'm going to order the display cables today. But like I said, I was thinking of ordering 1 DVI and 1 VGA one, just so I could try both of them out.
Hey, Ron,
Sure.
JD put in the chat, this will be of interest to you. It says, I'm not going to damn Sturgis.
Well, okay. La-di-da.
Yep,
Oh, JD admits a trip of a lifetime.
that's right.
Wow, what was with the hostility? I'm not going to damn Sturgis.
Yeah, with 2 exclamation points. Yeah.
He's such a wuss. Those women would tear him apart.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what he's afraid of.
Yeah.
No, Dre, but I was in such pain yesterday. I was half tempted to take a pair of pliers and rip my fucking tooth out. It was hurting so bad. Trust me, that crossed my mind a few times.
That's it, JD. We'll just watch it on the Met North live stream.
So a couple people on Facebook.
I'll be sure to mention his name.
Is that how they used to get teeth out back in 200 years ago and shit? Would they just rip them out?
I'll give you a shot of whiskey first.
Yeah, they just pull them out with a pair of pliers.
I wonder how hard that actually is, though. I've never actually done that.
Well, there's a key to doing it. You got to twist the roots and then pop it out.
Oh.
Twist and pop. And you can also, when it's being done to you, you can hear the bones crunching.
Definitely work.
Yeah, because like I said, I was half tempted yesterday a couple of times. Oh my God, I was hurting so bad. lot better today, though. Just like I said, my stomach got a little upset though from all the shit they gave me. Like I said, pain pills and all that doesn't get along with my stomach. They gave me ibuprofen, tramadol, and amoxicillin. They gave me a week's worth of each. And just that tramadol, any kind of narcotic, just tears my stomach up. So I don't take it unless I absolutely need it.
Yeah.
Because I don't like the way it makes me feel, but
Yeah. So I gotta have one 24 inches long. Well, here's my tape measure. Okay, I gotta have it 22 inches long by 6 inches. Yeah, 22 by 6.
Hey, Paul Murray, we'll just JD don't want to come. I'll just have Night Train come out.
There you go. You have Night Train come out. Show him a big time. Yep.
Yeah.
Give him till next year to recover. And
well, I think he's just. I think JD's a little intimidated because he's a little afraid to ride on the back of your bike. He doesn't.
So you said something about him being a wussy earlier.
He just don't want to be. He just don't want to be somebody's bitch. That's all.
He doesn't want to ride bitch on your bike, so he's a little nervous.
Well, they probably have fun with them at Sturgeon, right? Sturgeon.
Okay, he come in there with that damn tank top on and his hair flaring behind Rob.
Well, that would make me wonder during Bike Week, how many guys are in there on rented bikes? They just rent a bike.
Yeah.
you never know what you're going to see at Sturgis.
Yeah.
Well, because the thing of it is that you could have bikers there from all over the world. They're not going to bring their bike. They're going to rent a bike, aren't they, for a week?
There's a lot of people that come there without even a motorcycle. They just come to be there and people watch. Sometimes you just stop and say, man, you can't make this shit up.
Yeah, Sean, that's exactly what it was. And don't listen to Mike and Dre. They're just trying to bait me for JD's lawsuit. I heard Dre was getting in on that lawsuit.
Night Train says it was a bad burrito edge that caused your problem.
Burrito would never treat me that way. What are you talking about? I haven't really eaten. Like yesterday, I ate like those little mini pancakes. I ate about 10 of them.
Yeah.
And then last night, like I said, my stomach was all tore up all day yesterday. I didn't really eat anything. And then last night, Sarah made me some more of those pancakes, like 7 or 8 of them, and I sat and ate them. Just because I couldn't even drink anything. I was drinking ginger ale and all that. And every time I drank or took any kind of Pepto-Bismol or anything, it just come right back up. JD said if Justin 3D prints me a bike, I'll go. Well, you didn't say how big of a bike. I'll print you a little mini
Did
one.
you say bike or trike?
Have you seen those trikes though, man? They are nice. My boss has got one. Super nice. But they are expensive as hell too, though. See, he had to get one because he's got early stages of what's the shaking shit? Fuck, I can't think of it. But the doctor told him he couldn't ride 2-wheelers anymore. If he still wanted to ride for a little while, he had to go to something more stable. So he ended up getting a trike, but that thing was expensive as shit. Yeah, but Dre Curtis charges for his intros. He doesn't do that stuff for free.
Hello, Mr. Antelope. Ooh, took off quick. Yeah, I'm in antelope territory now.
Antelopes, huh?
I see one.
Where
really
the
close
antelope
over.
lay.
Shit.
Now JD's taking a swipe at you, Ron. So if you want to join my countersuit, you're more than welcome to. He said, Sean said, Mom used to be a dental assistant. JD said, that's cool, Sean. I think that's what Ron really is.
JD's gonna liable to get a thumping.
Yeah, see how brave he's getting now that he's not going to Sturgis?
Yeah.
Well, it's nothing that he can't adjust, but I'm pretty sure Curtis charges for those. I don't think he does them for free for people.
No.
What's that?
So, but if you don't like it though, he can readjust it for you. I know that.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
It's nothing like that. He'll just make one thing and be like, "Here you go," and you have to take what you get. Like if you don't like it, he'll fix it.
Yeah.
I don't know how much he charges for doing stuff like that, but he doesn't do it free. You just find somebody that's got fusion, dive into that. That's how a lot of people make their intros. Ron, did you draw any tags for hunting? Sean wants to know.
What's that?
Sean wants to know if you drew any tags for hunting.
No, I haven't tried yet because I'm waiting till September when I become a legal resident. The state of Wyoming, you have to reside in the state for a year to buy your tags as a resident, which were about 5 times cheaper. So I'll be able to hunt antelope or deer if I want to.
He might do it, Dre. I don't think he would have an issue with it. I mean, worst case scenario, just reach out to him and ask him. Chris is usually pretty cool about doing things like favors for people if they need something done.
Yeah, you got to be really careful about that in Wyoming. One of my friends did that and almost got in serious trouble. He bought a license as a resident, even though he was about 2 months short of his year. He could have got in serious trouble. Fish and game are tough out here.
He said, "Oh yeah, I forgot about that."
I'll tell you, those 2 guys that I caught about 3 years ago, we found them trespassing on one of the properties that I was guiding, and they played all innocent, stupid, like, "Oh, I thought I was on the state land." I'm like, "Nope, you need to look at your map." And I said, "You're lucky it's me and not my boss." So I said, "You need to head up this direction and get off the property." I said, "Consider this your get out of jail free card." Next day, I catch them back there again, and when they saw me, they took off. Well, little did they know, I called the cavalry, and I had 3 other guys come in, 2 other 4-wheelers. We tracked them down and caught them. And game warden came in. They lost their 4-wheeler, their rifles, their ability to hunt for the next 5 years, plus it was several $1,000 fine.
Wow.
Yep. And I didn't feel bad about it at all. I don't like to turn anybody in for anything, but I gave the guys a chance, and then they turn around the next day and lie to me. Like, okay, I'll play your game.
Yep.
And that's what my boss would expect me to do too. Anytime I see anybody on our properties, he said, don't confront them, don't get confrontational, just get a picture of their vehicle and their license plate number and call the game board.
Well, you got to be careful getting confrontational with anybody with a gun on either side because you could get out of control real quick. You know,
Yeah,
because that's the first thing people are going to go to when they have that in their hand versus wanting to put it down and fight somebody. A lot of people are just going to go straight to that.
yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's probably why your boss doesn't want you doing that.
Yeah. I mean, everybody has a firearm, and
Yeah,
that's,
you got an argument going. Everybody stand around's got a gun in their hand.
JD said that he saw quite a lot of deer in Colorado, not sure what type, not whitetail or mule.
oh, I'm sure he did. There's lots of deer in Colorado. Good elk.
Well, what kind is it?
Elk hunt. He was down in southern Colorado, I think.
Well, what kind of deer normally are they? You know?
I think it's mostly whitetail down there, I think.
Because he was saying they weren't whitetail or mule. So is there more than two?
Yeah, there's an antelope. See if he stays or takes off. Or she. Yeah, she's sitting there staring at me. See if I can turn the camera around. Yeah, you probably can't see her.
Stop getting sidetracked. You got toys to go play with.
She's kind of like right now. There she goes running across the field.
I can't
Yeah,
see.
they don't stick around long.
Is your bike really that loud, or is it kind of one of those quiet ones?
No, it's not loud.
It's just hard to tell because your microphone kind of dissipates all that background noise.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, you can't hear your bike or anything. All you can hear is you talking.
Like I have the bike off now.
I couldn't hear it when it was on when you were riding down the road or anything.
I heard him okay. Something wrong with you there, Justin.
Turn it on real quick. You can barely hear it.
Really?
I heard it start like the ignition, but I can't actually hear it.
So Dre's got a question for you there, Paul.
Let me see. Let me see.
Down at the bottom.
At the bottom. I'm feeling good. Feeling okay. It was just a minor issue. Ron told me that I made the right decision, right, Ron?
Boy, you're gonna kick your ass if you ever see you, Paul.
Well, see, or Murray wouldn't be hard to catch. Now, Dre's not going to catch me if he comes at me. See, like,
yeah. I don't know. My Pete, haven't seen my ass take a licking yet. There's a ship coming there, Paul.
Up towards the Black River there.
Yeah.
The Canadian steamship line. It's the CSL, Canadian Steamship Line, Welland.
So Sean said unless they are racing them, then the antelope will run right next to you. Will they do that, Ron?
What's that?
Will the antelope like want to almost race you down the road? Sean's saying that they sometimes they'll run right next to you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That'd be pretty cool. They ain't gonna catch no crotch rocket though.
Yeah, Filipina, thank you. Thank you. Yep. Yep. Everything's good. Everything's
I don't know
good.
how those guys
I
ride
just
a crotch rocket.
I had
sometimes.
what the old days they called, I just had a little bit of a spell. You know, at least that's what Ron told me.
Yeah.
You notice Ron isn't commenting.
Yeah.
I didn't hear you, Paul.
I said I just had a little bit of a spell yesterday.
Yeah.
It was a warning sign.
Yes, don't eat whatever it is I ate, you know. But the warning sign is as we get older, you just can't do the things you used to do when you were younger.
Oh yeah, it's true for all of us.
Yep, you got to take life easy.
See what Dre
But
put
on
in
the
there?
same token, if something's wrong, we'll just soon have it checked.
He said all I need for Justin is a burrito trap. Place a burrito under a box holding a string tied up.
Yep, and then you just spring the trap. Chipotle, that's where you get the burritos, right?
Well, yeah.
One of these days, I'm going to have to go up there and try one of those.
I mean, it's really good. I mean, even the bowls. I mean, like I said, the bowls and the burritos are pretty much the same thing. It's just whether you want it in a tortilla or a bowl. But they're really good.
Never had Chipotle.
I mean, if you like burrito type stuff, they're good, like Mexican kind of food.
They're not hot and spicy, are they?
Well, I mean, there's spicy beans and non-spicy stuff. You just have to make sure you don't get nothing spicy put in it.
Paul, you don't have Chipotle around there, do you?
Nope. I don't. Never heard of one.
He's got about 2 hours left, Filipina, on his drive. But he has to. It's what, about a 4.5 hour long drive, Ron, altogether, one way.
Can you hear us, Ron?
What's that?
Filipina wanted to know what it is one way. How long? How many hours?
Do I get home?
Well,
How many hours
like,
is the whole trip?
One way is on the bike. It's probably closer to 4 hours.
4 hours plus any stops for coffee in between.
Yep. And
Yeah,
fuel.
coffee stops.
Fuel.
Like today, when I get there today.
well, Ron gets sidetracked too. You see how he stops on the side of the road to look at animals.
Yeah, I do. I love this time of morning. It's like I'm going by this big pond right here, and the reflections in that pond, just the way the sun is hit, gorgeous. I said this is the best time to film.
Yeah.
Sean says he has to go do some yard work. Have fun with that. That's always fun to do.
Yeah.
Ah, frickin', that's the only time I hate about this time of year. The rain doesn't bother me. It's just the frickin' grass in Florida grows so quick.
Like I'm gonna pull over up here. I mean, North Dakota to me is not very scenic, but I'll pull over here and just kind of show you scenery I'm looking at just driving down the road. Yeah, here I am, Justin, making another sidetrack.
You need to flip your phone around when you're driving so we can see in front of you.
Well, the holder won't work that way.
See, I missed that accident because I had the camera facing me that day. When I threw the burrito at the guy's window and he went across 4 lanes of traffic.
Yeah.
There it is, Paul.
Oh. Which
It's going
one's that,
by
Paul?
It's going by Marine City right now.
Yeah. You gonna go catch it, Paul?
Oh, well, it's just Marine City. It's a couple hours away.
Yeah. Which one is that, Paul?
That's the, sure, you're gonna ask me that. It is the Pearl Mist.
Oh, the Pearl Mist one. Okay.
There you go, guys.
What's this? Oh, okay.
Nothingness.
Just like I said, just the scenery.
Oh, yeah.
You talk about wide open spaces.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
We're an 18-wheeler, it looked like.
Yeah.
We saw a shadow go by. Either
Yeah.
that or it was one big ass bird.
We get them out there too.
Yeah, square metal bird.
Yeah, I just wanted to show you that.
Yeah, that's great.
All right, see if we can hear this start back up, Justin.
See, I can hear the ignition when you start it, but then after it started, I can't hear anything. But see, Paul might be able to hear it because he has headphones on.
Yeah.
So he gets a little bit more, he can hear a little bit more on certain things.
A little bit of background noise.
Yeah. You pick up on stuff. That's why I said when you got headphones in the ear on and somebody yells into the mic, you definitely hear it. I got tired of wearing headphones up.
On windy days, it's a little hard to hear. That's why sometimes you guys will say something and I'll go, "What?
What?
What'd you say?"
Is that for me?
I wish I was in Belle Fourche and we had cell coverage going from there to Devil's Tower. Oh my God, it is absolutely, I mean, gorgeous. There's a
Oh, it
road
would be.
from Belle Fourche. It's Highway 34
Yeah.
going from Belle Fourche, South Dakota to Carlisle, Wyoming. Oh my gosh. It's like, especially this time of year, all the greens are like super green. And then there's so much red rock and hills that are like red and green. It's gorgeous. In fact, I got to get down there one of these days to fly the drone through that valley. That's the only thing I regret, guys. You know, I've been, you know, it's not like I haven't been around here for a while, but since I moved to Wyoming, I've been so busy. Like the other day, it was the first time I was at the lake, really, and you know, explored it a little bit. I've been there for 8 months. I should practice what I preach. You know, slow down a little bit, enjoy life.
No, you seem to enjoy it more than most people do. You do quite a bit of outdoorsy stuff and traveling more than most people. I would say you're experiencing quite a bit in your life. because we were talking about that. Oh, go ahead.
Again, Justin.
I said we were talking about that one day. I've met people that lived in New York their whole lives and finally moved away, and that was really their only first time ever really out of the damn city. That's wild when somebody can live in a city their whole life and never go anywhere.
Yeah, no
I
kidding.
know.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand because they have everything there that they ever would need, right? As far as just, everyday stuff.
Well,
that you
there's like
need, but-
there's people in Toronto, never been outside of Toronto. They don't know the world exists outside of Toronto. And 2 hours to go to work is a normal thing.
What's up, Marshall?
2 hours each way to go to work. It just, they think that's normal because that's the way they were brought up, right? So.
Dre said if they don't have anything on the Tim Hortons menu, then Canadians don't eat it.
Yeah. Well, talk about Tim Hortons. I think I better get my budding gear because I got to go put a sign up in Elmer.
Okay.
But the weird thing about all this, my agent texted me. He wants me to go put just a sold sign on the thing, and a couple of small directionals that are saying sold. But he's going to come over to my house and drop them off. Like, why don't you just go and do it yourself? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah.
He just doesn't want to. That's what I'm saying. These guys are paying him because they don't want to do it. I don't think it's that they don't really have time. It's just shit they don't feel like doing.
Well, from my house my house to his house, and from his house to where it is probably the same distance. But
Oh well, take it as job security.
Yeah.
yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Yep.
But I got to go.
Well, like I said, when people have money though, they would rather pay somebody to do little audits and ends that they just don't feel like doing.
Yeah. I don't know what he wants to do about that one in London there. Like, I'm gonna go and put him up in there, and he's gonna lose him again. I know damn well he is, because I know London don't like directional signs out there. I wouldn't be surprised if it was them that took him. So,
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there ain't freaking multimillionaires or billionaires out there that probably have some weird people that do some weird shit for them. Like go in there in the bathroom and wipe their ass after they're done.
Probably.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Pay somebody $100,000 a year just to do that for you.
Yeah, come here, wipe your ass. Yeah.
That's like who is it? They were talking about that on the news the other day, or not the news. They were talking about it on some show about how Snoop Dogg, the rapper from California, he actually pays this guy like $80,000 a year just to roll his blunts for him.
Yeah.
I was like, Jesus Christ. That's all he does all day. He just rolls them for him. I was like, oh, that's a hell of a job right there. You get to travel around all the damn time, and that's all you're doing for them every day, and you're getting paid freaking 10 grand a month to do that. Shit, you can't complain about a job like that. Easy money.
Well, you can, because I bet you, unless he's smart, he's not putting any of it away for when he doesn't have that job anymore.
Yeah.
Like a retirement fund or whatever. The average person that's making that kind of money doesn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Right. That is true, though. A lot of people will say, oh, if I just made a little bit more money, I'd be set. No, your lifestyle just goes up more.
Yep.
If you're making $50,000 a year and you're just barely making it, and then all of a sudden tomorrow you're making $100,000 a year.
Yeah.
Guess what? Here comes a new car, new this, new that, and all of a sudden your bills get right back up to where they were when you were making $50,000.
That's right.
Yep.
You're barely making it. A lot of people do that. Not everybody. There are people out there that are smart with their money, but a majority of people are stupid with it to a certain extent.
Well, anyway, guys.
That's why, what is it, Paul, 70 or 80% of the people that win the big lotteries are broke within 5 years?
Yeah, because they go
I've
crazy
heard
spending
that
money,
before.
right?
Yep.
And see, that's all I would want. Like I would, if I just won a couple $1,000,000, I would just want enough to where I could buy a nice like $300,000-$400,000 house, pay that shit off, couple of new cars, pay them off, and then I'd be done.
Yeah.
And then when if I do ever run out of money, guess what? I got a $400,000 or $500,000 asset
Yep.
that's paid off that I'm sitting on.
Yep.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay, Paul,
guys,
you gotta go. I understand. I don't know how
I gotta
long
go to
we're
work.
gonna be on. We're on a roll, but you know, you never know. Maybe Justin is gonna be here and stay with it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not. I mean, I don't really have nothing to do right now, so I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I made you co-host, so.
Yep. Okay, guys, we'll talk to you later. Eh?
Okay,
Bye,
Paul.
Ron.
See you, Paul.
I figured Justin maybe ought to stick around at least until Ron gets to where he's going.
He's got what about
It'll
another?
be a couple hours.
Got what about another hour?
2 hours.
What I ought to do, Paul, is when I get to Devil's Tower, is bring you back. I'll show you the Devil's Tower up close. It's pretty cool.
I was just at Bach Tower the other day checking their meters. The one that you went to fly.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
Ron was like 20 minutes from my house and never bothered to call me. He was like, I thought I was in your area. It was literally like 20 minutes from my house. I could have met up with him.
Do you ever take your drone to work with you?
Yeah, sometimes I do. I did a couple about 2-3 weeks back. I took my Mini 2 with me and flew around St. Cloud for a little bit.
Hey, Marshall's in the chat. Good
I try to
morning.
find. Yeah, I said hi to him a minute ago. I usually try to find like a desolate or a back road somewhere just so nobody bothers me or tries to think that I'm flying for my company, because I'm in a company work truck. I don't want people to mistake that.
You know, it's funny. I just drove by this gas station talking about price gouging. Like this gas station here is the only one around for about 30 miles, and it's about 35 cents higher than the last one I just saw. Because they're out in the middle of nowhere, and they know they can price gouge.
Well, it's like I was telling when I lived in California, some of the gas stations that were right off like I-15, like the major freeways, and I-40, their gas would say be $3 a gallon, right? But then you would go to the gas station that was 2 miles off the beaten path, and it'd be like $2.60.
Yeah.
It'd be that big of a price difference just because that gas station was off the main highway. They knew they could get people. But if you decided, hey, if you got off the freeway and drove a mile and a half down the road, you could find a gas station with almost 40, 50 cent difference in price.
Oh yeah, easy. Oh, Paul Murray, you're still there.
Yep.
It's kind of hard. Sun's out. It's kind of hard to see the phone.
Yeah, I understand.
Well, don't be looking at the phone while you're driving. Just concentrate on your driving.
Yeah, I'm kind of concentrating on the road.
Well, I said when the cop pulls you over, sir, I wasn't on the phone. I was live streaming.
If the cop pulls me over, I'll be signing out real quick. Temperature's starting to warm up, almost ready to shed one layer.
Looks really nice there today, though.
Yeah, I don't know what my weather is for the day, but it looks good so far.
Yeah, it looks really nice. It looks nice outside.
I don't know what my temperatures are.
I was gonna go to work this morning, and I got dressed and got in my work truck, and my stomach started getting all queasy again. I was like, "Nope, I'm done." I was like, "Nope, I'm not even gonna try today." Got back out of the truck.
there's another antelope. As long as you drive by them, they'll just stand there. And the moment you slow down, they notice that. They're like, let's come out of here.
Well, I mean, a lot of these animals will naturally adapt to human,
Yeah.
like the way humans react, and then that's what causes them to react a certain way because they know. Like, I'm sure deer are probably naturally more heightened during hunting seasons and stuff than they would be because a lot of animals will almost learn that kind of stuff. They'll start to figure out crap like that.
Well, it's also a hormonal thing for the deer. They get horny.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious at the deer at my place, especially like Oliver.
Chatterbox, what's up?
If he'll actually come up on the steps for anybody else but me. I wonder if they really recognize you or just, a human.
Oh, I think they recognize you.
They do, and that's why I said it's like those birds in New York City that have timed the damn stoplights. They know how the stoplights work. When the stoplights turn red, they drop or when the lights turn green, they'll drop all the nuts on the ground. They'll let the cars run them over, and the minute the lights turn red, the birds come down and get it because they know the cars will stop. Like they've lived. There's animals that have learned shit like that. They figured out human, the way we operate to a certain extent. Like, animals that have never had any interaction with humans usually won't have a natural fear towards them. But the minute you give them one, then they're never going to want to come near you again or any other human.
Yeah.
Chatterbox, Mumsy UK, how's it going? I think she knows Filipina.
Yes, Mumsy does. Yep. Yep. Mumsy goes over there all the time. And
Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if some animals haven't naturally figured out hunting seasons and when to be more heightened on alert because of that. It wouldn't surprise me at all. Because you got really intelligent, animals out there. Look at fucking dolphins, man. Those things are highly intelligent. I mean, look how many people have dropped their phones off the side of ships, dude, and the dolphins are sitting there, and they'll go down and get the phone for them and bring it back up to them. It's like they just know, that was that person's property. I've seen quite a few videos of people doing that. They dropped something off the side of a boat filming the damn dolphins. The dolphins went down there and got it for them and brought it back up to them and handed it to them.
You can tell I'm getting closer to South Dakota, Wyoming. I'm starting to see more hills, mountains.
well, Mumsy, thanks for coming in. Yeah, you're always welcome.
Which is the one that has the Mount Rushmore? That's South Dakota, right?
What's that, Justin?
Mount Rushmore is in
South Dakota,
Dakotas, right? Ron?
Yeah.
Mount Rushmore, what state?
Right now I'm in.
No.
No,
Ron?
which state, which Dakota is Mount Rushmore in? It's south, right?
Mount Rushmore, South Dakota. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I've never been there. I've always wanted to go there, though.
That's quite a tourist trap.
Have you ever seen the model of what it was supposed to look like when it was all done?
I was online with Tomas O'Sullivan one day. It was last summer. I was up at Mount Rushmore. Unfortunately, the cell phone was pretty bad up there, but I was trying to give him a live view of Mount Rushmore. He got to see a little bit of it.
Well, I see there's a push right now that they want to add another president to Mount Rushmore, and they want it, they want it to be Biden.
Oh. Whew. I'm gonna stay quiet on that one. They don't need to add any more people to that mountain. That is a historical mountain that whoever's there now is all that needs to be there.
Well, the Democrats are throwing a whole bunch of money at it, at that project to make it, add Biden to Mount Rushmore. And they almost have enough money to do it. And Biden has got the inside track at the government agency that oversees it. They think that it's got like a 50-50 chance of happening.
Oh, hell.
I don't know about that.
They'll build him one off of a trash heap at the local dump. Douchebag.
Yeah, I know the local natives raised a lot of hell up there two summers ago when Trump was up there.
Yeah.
I don't think any president should be added to it. It is what it is.
Well, Trump visited up there, and the natives didn't like it, did they?
Well, they already don't like that side anyway because.
What's that, Ron?
Those people there that, you know, it was the natives and some of the tree huggers, and they started making threats, and they didn't realize they were down in a town called Keystone, South Dakota. It's about a mile, 1 to 2 miles south of Mount Rushmore, and the police had everything all blocked off. And they found out if you want to mess with the Secret Service, go ahead. They found out the hard way.
I'm all about anybody protesting anything that they believe in, but just don't get violent with it, right? Because that's everybody's right, whether you agree with it or not. But I don't think any president should be added to that mountain because it's historic. It was made when it was made, and it should be left as it is. If anything, the only thing you ever need to do to that mountain is maintain it and, you know, have professional artists out there maintaining it, filling cracks in, doing whatever you need to do to try to keep it the way it is. But it should never be touched as far as anybody added to it.
Yeah, I agree. I just leave it alone.
It is what it is.
I may pull.
I swear to God, JD.
I'm getting a little bit tired, guys. It's up to you two if you want to continue on, or we can just call it for now and be back on this evening.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll call it for now. Everybody, thanks for being here in the chat. Mumsy, you can sure come back.
Oh, Murray.
Yeah.
Do you do instant messenger?
Yeah, he has Messenger on Facebook.
Yep.
He just doesn't check it.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
He just doesn't check it.
I should message you from Devil's Tower.
Okay.
About an hour and a half.
Okay. Sounds good, buddy.
All right.
All right, everybody in the chat, thanks for being here. We'll see you all again later this afternoon.
Later.
Bye-bye.
The roaming reporter from North Dakota. See ya.